What is reInvent? What is All Builders Welcome Grant? And how to apply? Is it even possible to get a fully sponsored trip to Las Vegas? Hi everyone, finally I'm sitting in front of my camera. Today, if you don't know it, I'm Natalia. I'm a cloud and DevOps engineer, and December last year I came back from a reInvent AWS conference in Las Vegas. It was a fully sponsored trip by AWS. Today I'll be sharing my insight about the event and how you can get the grant from AWS and make the most of it to level up your skills and network. This video will be a little bit longer than usual, so all timestamps will be in the description section down below. Please help yourself if you want to skip some information. Also adjust the speed if you think I'm talking too slow. And without further ado, let's dive in. How it all started. For 3 years, I was watching keynotes and sessions from the reInvent online. I had a big dream to experience it one day. I didn't have any idea how it will happen and if it's actually going to happen within my career span. But it happened, and I am so grateful for that opportunity. It was my first technology event of this scale, and I was sharing the highlights in my vlog here. It's not any conference, but an incredible opportunity to dive into tech breakthroughs, new learnings, and tap the global cloud community. However, there is a caveat. To fully immerse into this experience, you need to get prepared for this experience. It's like before scuba diving, activity preparation is the key. I remember the day when I got the acceptance email for the grant program. I couldn't believe my eyes and I got emotional, to be honest with you. I remember I was searching and reading all possible information for the first timers. It was intimidating and stressful and exciting at the same time. First of all, because I didn't have any plans to travel that far in 2024. I reside in New Zealand, by the way, and after reading that 65,000 people attended the conference in 2023, my social anxiety was taking a toll. So I decided to make a video covering all essentials and preparation recommendation for people like me. On top of that, I'll add some tips and tricks and share my approach to navigating this event and networking opportunities. And you can also check what I did after the conference in my blog. If you got that far, I highly recommend exploring the most iconic landmarks of the United States in this part of the country. If I miss anything, please ask questions, and I also encourage other attendees to share their tips to make sure the first timers have smoothest experience at reInvent. What is AWS reInvent? AWS reInvent is an annual global conference hosted by Amazon Web Services that focuses on cloud computing, technology, and innovations. It brings together thousands of developers, IT professionals, business leaders, and of course AWS partners and customers from around the world to learn, network, and explore the latest advancements in cloud services. It has so many activities like new product announcements and updates, keynotes, sessions, workshops, bootcamps, certifications and training sessions, networking and social events, and of course Expo. It's incredible and jam-packed 5 days of the most well-known conference in the cloud industry. First, let's discuss what is All Builders Welcome Grant and the main requirements for the applicant. I'll read a short snippet of the letter from CEO of Amazon, Matt Garman. We remain committed to improving representation and access in technology. While we still have work to do, programs like the All Builders Welcome Grant are vital to this effort. By participating in this event, you are contributing to a vision where technology is inclusive and representative of all user communities. I believe this initiative is an important and integral part of shaping the future of technology, especially in the rise of AI. Applying for the grant step-by-step guide. It was my first time I was applying for something like this, and to be honest, I didn't have any expectation. Instead, I did a lot of research and preparation and poured my heart into this application. Always remember, you need to showcase your professional achievements, career plans, and how attending reInvent will help you with your goals. How to craft a compelling application for a grant program. Understand the requirements of grant program. It's important to understand for whom this program is designed. It will help you to remove any expectations and frustration. Let me give you an overview who is the target audience. To be eligible for this program, you should be an underrepresented technologist in the first years of your career with a strong interest in cloud computing. Be able to attend all 5 days of reInvent in Las Vegas, be at least 21 years old. You didn't accept the grant before. You are not AWS employee, intern, independent contractor, legal or financial advisor, of AWS or any other parents, subsidiaries, and so on. It's actually not easy to find any official information about the program, as AWS doesn't have any dedicated page for it. I first learned about the program in my AWS meetup, where one of our local AWS community builders shared his experience and encouraged us to apply. That's why I always emphasize being involved with your local AWS user group members, because you will get a lot of information which is not publicly available. Showcase your achievements and commitment. This part was quite straightforward for me, and I described all my accomplishments, recent projects, and my contribution as a DevOps engineer. Also, I highlighted how AWS products and services help us to migrate our applications and services, optimize and improve our processes, reduce costs, and what I learned from that experience. Explaining career goals and plans. It's important to have career aspirations. It will give you a clear roadmap of where to go. At the same time, it will give reviewers of your applications that you are committed. You need to effectively articulate your career goals and how attending reInvent will benefit and help you to achieve them, reflecting on personal goal and professional growth. As you might know or don't know, I studied at TIC when I turned 40, having 2 kids and being an immigrant as well. I shared how this career shift changed my perspective on many things and how it shaped my personality. While I was writing, I was so hyped with my emotions at that point, and I think they could feel it through the application. I also shared how I marked my journey to the cloud with AWS certifications. A lot of you might know that obtaining the certifications requires lots of energy and personal time. Share all of it and be proud of your achievements. Expressing enthusiasm and commitment. As I said before, I poured my soul and heart into this application. Show your commitment and how the knowledge and skills you will gain from reInvent can help you not only excel in your work, but also contribute meaningfully to your professional community. Simplicity and confidence in your writing. If you're genuinely passionate about the opportunity, make sure it comes through in your writing. Explain not just what you've done, but what you can bring to the table moving forward. Stick to the point and avoid unnecessary elaboration. Every single sentence should add value. Editing and proofreading. Typos and grammar mistakes can undermine your credibility, so take the time to proofread your work. You may also want to read it aloud to catch any awkward phrasing. You can give it to someone for proofreading. Also remember that thousands and thousands of people apply at the same time. Stand out and don't take too long to submit your application. I'm going to remember this day for a long time. It was early morning, I got an email and I couldn't believe my eyes. I was accepted for this program. What you need to know before you go. Visa requirements to enter the US. First and foremost, you need to contact the grant program support team if you need a visa to the US. I know some participants missed the opportunity to come to the conference because they experienced some challenges in obtaining the US visa, or the process took longer than they expected. Here's what you need to know. Invitation letter. The grant support team will provide you with invitation letter with the essential information. You'll have to contact the US consulate in your country for all the additional information. ESTA visa, New Zealand travel authorization. I was traveling from New Zealand and I just applied for the ESTA electronic system for travel authorization under the visa waiver program. For other countries, the visa requirements can vary depending on your country of origin. Confirming flights and hotel reservations. Your return flight and hotel accommodation 5 days will be sponsored by AWS, but you still need to do your part. Choose your flight with official AWS travel partner. You will be able to choose travel options through the portal. A link to the portal will be provided in one of your emails. In some cases, you need to work closely with an agent. Confirming your flight reservation. Once you've made your selection, carefully review it and confirm your choice through the portal or with an agent. For any travel assistance, they provide you with a free phone number. You should receive a confirmation email from the hotel directly. For 2024 grant recipients, it was a Treasure Island hotel. Make sure your hotel reservation aligns with your flight date. Travel and medical insurance. For me, travel and medical insurance are essential for several reasons, as they provide a safety net and financial protection in case something goes wrong during your trip, especially if it's a prolonged international trips with kids and some activities involved. However, I understand that it's personal financial preference. Planning your learning sessions. Your visa, flights, hotel, and other travel arrangements are done or in the final stage of approval or confirmation. At this point, you need to think about how to get the most out of the event. The session catalog is usually available 2 months before the event. You just can browse and search by different topics, venues, and experience level. If you just started with AWS, I would highly suggest you to choose between 100 and 200. 300 and 400 are for the advanced level. Start adding sessions earlier. As soon as reservation options become available, book them immediately. Last year, the most popular sessions were booked within a minute. Crazy. AWS offers more than 2,000 learning sessions, keynotes, workshops, Builders Lab, boot camps, chalk talks, peer talks, and breakout sessions. The list is massive. On top of that, attendees of the program have specifically tailored and curated session, which is personally I liked a lot. What worked for me, it was taking into account travel time across venues. All convention areas and Las Vegas hotels are massive, and it takes a lot of time to get from one venue to another. 40-50 minutes easily. All hotels were serving breakfast and lunch, so I didn't have to worry about my meals and I could just focus on sessions. Certification benefits. I highly recommend getting certified before the event. Certifications will highlight your intentions and career goal. As I always say, certifications are your milestones on the journey to the cloud. If you are new to the cloud and want to get your first cloud practitioner certificate, please check this video. First of all, you need to prove that you are certified and get this little check mark. Let's talk about the benefits that come with the certification. You will receive 100% off voucher for AWS certification prior the conference. This is a great opportunity to get certified for free. Then we have certification lounge access. You will get an exclusive access to the VIP certification lounge. It's a great space for relaxing between sessions and networking opportunities with other certified professionals. There is some exclusive swag for certified attendees. AWS often rewards certified attendees with some cool swag. Make sure to get yours. Some swag is limited. Last year, I was able to get this t-shirt, Lego piece, and unfortunately, I missed a bomber jacket. Apps for the event as a grant attendee. I used 3 apps during the event. The AWS Events app, a useful app for any reInvent attendees. It gives you an access to your calendar, map, notifications about activities through the week, and networking opportunities. The Slack app, the main app for the grant program attendees, it's exclusive channel for all communication around grant activities. Also, it's a place where you can meet other grant attendees, ask questions, interact with your mentor and organizers of the program. After the event, you will be added to the Grant Alumni channel where you can interact with a wider group of grant attendees. And what's up for my mentor group? I was able to connect with my alumni advisor online before the event, and it was a good opportunity to ask him questions and meet other attendees. Apps I used before and during the trip. Reptel. I used this app to call to the US to finalize my hotel booking and flight details. I think it's quite good app for cheap international calls to landline phones and mobile. AirAllo, I use this app for my internet. It's a eSIM card for international travel. I got the Australian and US ones, but unfortunately Australian card didn't work for me. Packing for 2 weeks, AWS reInvent and family trip to Zion National Park. It was quite exciting and challenging part of pre-event activities because you need to find a perfect balance between business casual and active outfits. Also remember, you need a lot of space for your swag. You are going to collect a lot of things. When I say a lot, it's really a lot. Travel essentials: passport, visa, flight, and hotel confirmation. Sometimes we don't have immediate access to the internet, and therefore I printed out copies of the hotel and flight confirmation, acceptance letter for the grant program, insurance papers, and confirmation for batch pickup. Health and beauty essentials. Medications. I took painkillers and cold preventive supplements because this is an event with thousands and thousands of attendees, and it's winter time in Nevada. By the end of the conference, I got sick anyway, but at least it was the last day of the conference. Take a lot of moisturizing lotions, creams, and everything that will prevent your skin from super dry air. I took lots of sheet masks for my face and soothing masks for my feet, as well as, of course, makeup and any beauty essentials. Clothing and shoes. Comfortable shoes are super important and must have. I love working, but working at reInvent is something else. I highly recommend prioritize comfort over style, especially at this kind of settings. I had my working shoes from Skechers and they saved my feet. I personally prefer business casual that looks presentable and comfortable at the same time. As my personal advice, wear layers. It's quite warm during the day at hotels and a bit chilly at night and early in the morning outside. Always carry a light jacket with you. I found that the conference hall during keynotes was freezing cold. Luggage. I had a carry-on bag, a little backpack, and 23 kilos check-in luggage. My check-in luggage was half empty for conference swag. I also packed a few pieces of sportswear, gloves, hats, and comfortable shoes because we were planning to do some hiking at Zion National Park. I had to take my puffer winter jacket as the weather in Utah was below freezing at night, and some days were super cold in the mountains. Tech essentials. Your laptop, smartphone, chargers, adapters, power banks. During the conference, people were sitting next to sockets to charge their devices, so it's not easy to charge your phone or computer at the conference. What to do at reInvent. Arrival and getting around Las Vegas, conference layout, and your hotel. I arrived in Las Vegas one day early, fight a brutal jet lag. It was one of the best decisions considering that I was traveling from New Zealand. In general, it's a good idea to arrive a bit early to get familiar with a new environment, reduce stress, come down after a long flight, and get prepared for big event. But just remember, AWS pays only for 5 nights for your accommodation. Outside this period, all expenses you will have to cover by yourself. I've never been in Las Vegas before, and I tried to get familiar with the city beforehand using Google Maps, watching YouTube videos. Also, I took some time to understand the layout of the reInvent. The event is hosted across several venues, including major hotels and conference centers. Google Map will give you some understanding of distance between the venues, and you will plan accordingly. I guarantee you'll be lost so many times. Without any hesitations, approach helpful and lovely volunteer to ask the direction or any other information needed. Volunteers usually wear bright shirts and you won't miss them. Hotel, transport, internet. Treasure Island Hotel is located in a very convenient spot, and it's close to the Venetian Hotel, which is the main hub of the conference. My hotel has a few restaurants, a little convenience store like CBS inside the hotel, another convenience store opposite Treasure Island. Then we have Starbucks around the corner, shops, and other amenities. AWS offers shuttle service between various hotels. Don't underestimate the distance between hotels. Even if it looks close on the map, it's so far in reality. Check schedules in the AWS Events app or at the shuttle stops. Internet is available at the hotel and at the conference venues. I also used AirAllo when the signal was weak. Some after conference activities happen late at night, and you can pair up with other program participants for Uber ride and split the cost. You will receive $75 Uber gift card via email to cover your transfer cost to and from airport. You need to add it to your Uber wallet. This gift card is valid only within the US. If you meet other people who will be arriving at the same time, you can split the cost. Badge pickup, schedule, tips. The badge is the most important thing during the event, as there are always a lot of security checkpoints. So the first thing you need to do is to pick up the badge. Keep it safe and always wear during the event. You can pick up the badge at different hotels. Last year it was Venetian, Mandalay Bay, MGM, and Harrow Reid International Airport upon arrival. You can avoid pickup times by doing pickup early mornings or mid-afternoons, and it will be less crowded. Bring your valid ID to verify your registration, and it's mandatory. AWS Grant schedule of events. All builders welcome Grant schedule of events. Grant program offers exclusive events for the participants. The kickoff celebration is a great way to meet fellow grant recipients and have some fun, relaxed atmosphere with good food and refreshing drink. It usually happens at the pre-conference day. Mentoring sessions. It was such a great opportunity to connect with some AWS people who share their insights, experience, and could give you a valuable advice on your career path. Closing reception. The closing reception is the time when you celebrate your journey, and you celebrate also connections that you've made, and also reflect on your experience during the conference. Benefits and activities at the ABW Welcome Grant Lounge. The Grant Lounge is a special hub for grant program attendees. You will find lots of activities, exclusive benefits, networking opportunities, and you can also relax between sessions. What is inside the lounge? You will get welcome kit for grant attendees, which includes backpack, Visa gift card, $250 to cover incidentals throughout the week, grant badge, and excellent tailored sessions. The program offers a speed mentoring session exclusively for grant recipients. Snacks and drinks. You'll have complimentary snacks and drinks during the day. I was visiting the lounge to meet people and just rest between sessions. And also you will get professional headshots. If you don't have any professional headshot for your LinkedIn profile, don't miss this opportunity. Oh my God, food, you don't need to worry about this aspect at all. The conference offers an amazing variety of food with any dietary requirements. You can get kosher, halal, and vegetarian food options. Food is served across all conference venues, and it's great, delicious, and nutritious. Meal times are aligned with the conference schedule. When your schedule is a bit tight, you can choose grab and go lunch boxes. Water, tea, coffee stations are available across venues as well. The Expo, it opens at 4 p.m. on Monday afternoon. It's definitely one of the highlights of the conference, where you can engage with AWS professionals and different partners on different topics. I enjoyed talking to specialists from AWS Village about new products and improvements to existing ones. So many favorite products and technologies that you use in your everyday workflow are represented there. You can get insights on some current trends and opportunities from experts. On top of that, you will get some memorable swag. Everything from plush toys, t-shirts, gadgets, socks, water bottles, and so on. Some companies run special giveaways. You can win Lego sets, headphones, like gift cards. And the Expo is open every day from 9 to 5 p.m. throughout the week. Networking and community activities. AWS organized one of the best receptions for women in the cloud. It was such a wonderful experience to connect with fellow cloud ladies. I enjoyed drinks and delicious food. We had a raffle with lovely prizes for the winners, and I got my customized charcuterie board and some cute swag. There are so many community activities that will help you to have fun and meet new people. Always be open to saying hi to people who stand next to you in line or sit next to you at numerous sessions. By doing this, I met some amazing people at the conference. Consider some extracurricular activities like 5K run, join the community if you want to energize, table tennis and pickleball tournaments, recreation center, a quiet space where you can relax, sport activities at sport forum, pack and give back, a little breaks between sessions to donate your time by building wellness kit, toys, and so on, and slide from Datadog. Replay. To conclude the conference, AWS bring famous DJs, live music, food, drinks, lots of fun activities, and throws the biggest party and celebration you've ever attended. It always happens at Las Vegas festival grounds. Get prepared to wear warm and comfortable clothes and shoes. It's outdoor venue and it was a bit chilly for me. Personal tips to survive the conference. Arrive at Las Vegas at least one day early to get prepared to the event mentally and physically. Super important. Stay hydrated. With activities and busy schedule, you need to be in a full physical capacity. Ask humidifier at your hotel and keep the bathroom door open during your shower sessions. The air in Las Vegas is very dry. It helps to maintain a comfortable environment and prevent your skin from getting dry. Always use lip balm or chapstick. Again, the same reason, super dry air. Traveling between venues can be challenging, especially for first-timers. Plan your time accordingly. You will get lost so many times. Choosing comfortable shoes and clothes is crucial for your comfort. Always allocate time to have a proper meal throughout the day. With a packed schedule and yes, FOMO, it's super easy to forget to eat. Always take breaks and rest. It's important to recharge because the intensity of this event is so incredible. I was using the certification lounge, the grant program lounge, and the recreational centers. Lactation rooms are provided in a few venues as well if you need them. For efficient networking, use LinkedIn QR code as a screensaver. Stay updated and meet fellow attendees through the dedicated Slack channel. You'll get a lot of useful information, ideas, and tips. Be selective in terms of swag. I didn't want to bring a lot of useless items across the globe, but it's personally me. Donate the swag that you can't take with you. Las Vegas has a lot to offer in terms of entertainment, sightseeing, dining, and shopping. I hope you will enjoy it in your free time. And probably the most important tip is to stay flexible. Enjoy your time there and be open to some spontaneous activities or fun gatherings. Post-event activities, Sphere and Zion National Park. I wanted to visit Sphere for quite a while, but I didn't have any idea when it would happen because, as I said before, we didn't plan to visit the US in 2024. Considering traveling from New Zealand to the US is quite expensive, I decided to put it at the end of my bucket list. However, sometimes our dream comes true faster than we expect, and it's true blessing. So we decided to use this opportunity to visit Sphere, and it was just spectacular. Another dream was to visit Zion National Park in Utah, which is a neighboring state. It takes about 2 hours to drive there. We spent there for a week, and it was one of the best memories we made with our family. It's such a beautiful and absolutely breathtaking place. You can see the vlog here. So I'm wrapping up my video and wanted to share a few thoughts about this experience. For me personally, AWS at Invent is more than just conference. It's all about knowledge, learning, opportunities, and connections in the world of cloud computing and technology per se. The conference is not your final destination. It's one of the milestones on the journey of your self-discovery, professional and personal growth. If you find it value in this video, give it a thumbs up. It means a lot to me. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Enjoy the rest of your day and see you soon. Bye!